I'm sorry. Yeah.
You can't film in a building.
Have you heard of the Constitution? Or are you guys just going to be tyrants? Pardon me. Public viewing room. Judge Carl Boyd. No, it is here. In the courthouse. That's not true. I want to see where there's a statute.
Now, if you actually look up this judicial order, you're going to see that it only applies to the Layton Courthouse, and that's on California Street. That's the only courthouse it applies to. It does not apply to the Markham or the Bridgeview Courthouse.
Judicial order 2-1. All right, guys, so what's happening here is we have this notice about the judicial order, right? The one that I was arrested for, when in fact, if you actually look up the judicial order itself, it does not apply to these other courthouses. It only applies to the Layton Courthouse on California Street. So there you go right there. So this one is a southern suburb of Chicago, and this one in particular is the Markham Courthouse. This is where Chi-Town Sue went, and this is where people from the city of Berwyn go. And I believe Long Island Audit, Sean Paul Reyes, was here as well. So my goal is to get them to take off that sign and let it be clear that that judicial order only applies. No cell phones. So they will be confiscated. No cell phones. So do not enter courtroom. It's inside the courtroom, I have to assume. Why are they so gung-ho about recording here? Like, what do they have to hide? So, I don't know. It's pretty scary, guys. And you can see from inside, like when you're security, it looks clear as day. You can see outside, but on the outside, you can't see in, like a tinted window, right? So these guys are so scared. And part of the reason I lost my case, too, is because they say that I was basically a security threat. And they didn't know what I was doing, and I was recording the equipment, which obviously I couldn't see any of the equipment. We want to do what we can do to get them to remove these signs about recording. Is that her? No. Doesn't look like her. No. So an 09. For 1 month. Yeah, so I don't know what to do next, really. So we in the hallway. Some recording. They're just gonna say that probably. Pardon me? I'm sorry. Yeah.
You can't film in a building.
You can.
No, you can't.
You absolutely can.
Okay.
I promise you can.
No, ma'am, you cannot.
Yeah, I promise you can. You're thinking about Layton. You're talking about Layton Courthouse. I'm sorry, what's your name? Kyle's?
Deputy Kyle.
Deputy Kyle's, yes, ma'am. And what's your name, ma'am?
What? We need to see what you're filming, ma'am.
I'm sorry, can I get your name, ma'am?
I just told you.
I didn't hear it, I'm sorry.
Q-U-I-N-N.
Quinn, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, look. We need our supervisor to come, so she's gonna come because you can't.
Okay, am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
Or for what? I'm sorry.
Because you cannot, it's illegal to film our front entrance with us in it.
I think you're mistaken.
Okay, well, that's why we call you supervisor.
I respectfully oppose what you're saying. So.
Yes, ma'am.
And at this point, I'm going to remain silent, and I demand to speak to a lawyer. I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
I don't know what craziness you're talking about.
It's the Constitution. Maybe you've heard of it. Have you heard of the Constitution? Or are you guys just going to be tyrants? And did you take an oath to protect and defend and honor the Constitution? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. What? The Constitution? Have you heard of it? And particularly the First Amendment? You know what? If you tell me what the Fifth Amendment is, right now I will be quiet and leave and turn my phone off and apologize. If you can tell me what the Fifth Amendment is right now.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Recording the whole front.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just documenting my experience here.
okay. How long do you think that'll take?
I'm not sure. I'm looking for some records, and I've been kind of one person's helped me, and just kind of doing my thing.
She has Quinn and I both on here.
Pardon me?
She has Quinn and both of us on her film.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you why you're doing this.
Yeah, just to document.
Okay, you're documenting the front door?
I'm documenting everything that I can see from the public area. Any place that I'm not restricted, I won't go into, and other than that, I just do my thing.
Okay. All right. We're gonna talk to superintendent.
Is she coming?
All right, I'm sorry, what's your name, ma'am? I apologize.
It's right here, Sergeant Manson.
Sergeant, thank you. Appreciate
No
it.
problem. No problem. You talk to her.
All right, have a good day, guys. Yep. All right, just when I was getting ready to leave and thinking that everything is going to be great, then that's what I do. So that's what happens. Hopefully she knows they're going to speak to a higher up, and what I'm hoping is going to happen is that she informs them that, yes, she can record in here. And did you see that? How they think that they can just take my equipment. Now, this is a prime example right here of the training that was left behind from Sergeant Malazzo. Or excuse me, Lieutenant Malazzo and Sergeant Larson. This is what happens. This is how they're trained, okay? And this is unacceptable. I don't know if you heard her. She said she's still filming, right? So this is completely unacceptable, and we can't stand for this, guys. But let me stop. Hopefully she'll apologize.
One night thing.
Yes, ma'am?
You have to step this way for me.
I'm sorry, what's that?
You have to step out this exit and come through the machine.
Oh, I already went through the machine.
No, come on through.
Right, that's why they
I have to go through it again?
Yes, come on through.
Right, that's why I said she
This is ridiculous. Do you see that? You see that, guys, right? Pardon me. I'll just stay in here and film. So I'm not going through that again, so I can be separated from my cell phone. I don't think so. No, that's okay. I don't want to come back in. I don't want to come back in. It's okay. So she's over there, and I think she's informing. Oh, I'm sorry. I think she's informing them that yes, it's okay. She must have spoken to her higher up, and then decided that it was okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send this over, and then I'm gonna start recording it and see what happens, and I'm gonna come through. So let's go ahead. All right. So we made it through. So she came back through. I came back through and now she's really upset. Learned something today, ma'am? I mean, I forgive you. I forgive you. We can start over and be friends. Is that okay? I think she's really upset. Yep. Now, she said if I can film, she can film, that's fine. But if there's rules against it because she's an employee, that's one thing. Obviously, she's got freedoms in this country and she can record if she wants to. But if it's against her job policy, then I hope you know that your phone becomes a public record once you use it and when you're in your official capacity. That's just a tip. I'm not going to request the information or anything, but just FYI, people can request that information when you're working in your capacity. Okay. So, yeah, I would like to say they got educated. I certainly hope. So, yeah, guys. All right. So there you have it, folks. I think this needs to be done on more of a regular basis. People need to test this. And I'm going to linger around just a little bit. Oh, can't get out that way. I gotta go the other way. Okay. So I'm happy with these results. So yeah, there you have it, guys. There you have it. I'm hella proud and I feel so good, and this is very satisfying. So this is where it all started, guys, right here. Panning up and down. And as you can see, you can't see inside because it's like a tint, right? You can see on the inside out though, just like your car, right? So there you have it. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Make sure you give it a like, thumbs up, comment, get those algorithms going. And if you support my channel and you support my work. Like I said, I appreciate all of you. Have a great day.